Rotterdam, just out of the room. We had a long way this morning because it's Sunday. Alright, done almost 25 steps, and look at this, traditional tram I passed. As we're off to a brunch. First time this morning. Ted's for brunch today. And just go to open up the menu. So I've got I'm going for French toast. OG French toast, brioche, bacon, banana, cinnamon sugar and maple syrup. Tracy's went for the chicken apple, which is chicken and avocado on sourdough toast. And we decided to go for sharing some fries, so we're going to get brisket waffle fries. Sounds quite nice. Brisket, samurai mayo and spring onion. But lots of nice options of bar snacks and things as well. Just show you that. So that's just sides. You do burgers and salads. Bottomless brunch, which looked good in the pictures, but I think it would be quite expensive. And all the favourites. And breakfast deals, French toasts, and kind of egg dishes for breakfast. And they have the kids menu and the cake. There's the food. I have the bacon and banana waffles. I also have the brisket waffle fries. I should say that's French toast, not waffles. Get confused between the waffle fries and the French toast. Tracy's got chicken avocado. Can I see that, Tracy? Turn it around so I can see. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Very nice portion. Enjoy this nice brunch. Start off the day in a nice way. Lots of nice food.
Yeah, it's alright. I can't complain. I do have it really good. But it's just.
Another. See the building behind Sound Hall getting built. There's a railway track to the rail station, and you can see more kind of British architecture over this side. More traditional Rotterdam. Bit of flats over the distance as well. Zoom in a little bit so we can see a bit better. And off we'll go, back down the stairs and out to explore Rotterdam. Cat lover plates. Very nice.
Well, there's one there.
Cat lover cats. Cat lovers. Kissing. Lots of cool plates. Cats getting made into cats and dogs. Quite nice. Like the glass house room. I feel quite
And the
nice
cakes on the inside.
Some of the artwork. And the city. It's very nice. There's SS Rotterdam. And so here you go. It's outside ID, and they've got a training shoe conveyor belt. Interesting way of showing the shoes off, I guess. A nice shop, just on the way around to see if we can find a cat store. Well, it's quite nice, so we're going to go inside. We've got nice kind of perfume bottles and bags and things, all sorts of good stuff inside. So look inside now. Been quite a okay. Yes. One of these days today that we've kind of not really done a lot of filming because we've seen a lot of the things that we've filmed before. First of all, just try to navigate our way across to Markthalle for dinner. And here we are just at the Maritime Museum over there. You can see some of the trains and things that are outside the water and some of the exhibits. The lighthouse, for example. Again, you can see more apartments being built, things like that in the distance. There's high-rise buildings. That look quite been over at the area where the cruise ship is, terminal is. That's away over that area, isn't it? Long way over there. But this time we're kind of concentrating on being in the centre because we're kind of based there. It's been a good man. Time's crossed. Across the road. Just going to cross over and just have a little look around here before we continue on our way. No, I don't think. Can you go that way? It doesn't say in the map you can go that way. You can.
We can go that way and along up there. No?
Don't know, just the directions was over that way and along that maybe. Because I don't know about these buildings too. Yeah. Horse and a cart. How do we usually transport wooden logs back in the day? Ships and things. Nice tugboat shaped benches for people to sit on. As well, different kind of boat shaped. There's a cradle boat there. So. Continuing along. Let's see the Maritime Museum. Just there, moving up the steps. Like steps again. Again. Check out the buildings. People are packing up things slowly. Getting down to the markets hall. This will be there in about 8 minutes, I think. Let's get something nice to eat there before it closes. Then we can maybe make our way to Euromast. Hi everybody, here we are, we're in a Punjabi restaurant that we visited again. First time we came to Markthalle, but just like so many choices, overwhelming, and some places don't have seats and we've been walking all day. Just thought this was a good choice because you get a seat, have a drink, you can have some food, and decide if we want anything else. We might get something sweet after this, I don't know if we will do that. But just show you where we got. I got the Punjabi lamb again, I got the last time, but this time I've got a side of rice. We've got a selection of naan breads. I think there's plain naan on the top, and then there's the chili naan that I got for me. And Tracy has got, what did you get, butter chicken?
It's the butter
tally?
chicken tally.
It's a really good sized portion, so looking forward to this. Hopefully this will keep us going for the rest of the night. We won't have to feel hungry later, and we'll enjoy our food, and I'm sure we'll let you know how it is after we're finished. Number 8. Quite quiet. Put it on here. That. Can't really see out. Oh, it goes way up high. Not been down this way, have we? Gotta go through the centre to get to Euromast. There's on where we're going to the shops. Town over there as well. Madam Thai. Oh, nice architecture. Yes. What's that? Yeah. Yes, nice balconies. You know, almost like sliding doors. Have a look. Korean barbecue restaurant too. Very nice. On our way to the Euromast, and this is quite a tricky hill, or on a path that's kind of high up. Oh, right to the bike. Ah, goodness gracious me. There's plenty of high-rise buildings in Rotterdam, which I do like. The fear of some cities to go high has probably held them back and stopped them from developing at a pace that would have been good for economic development and to ensure that the cities have a development of the city in a whole You know, you've got to attract people into such centres. The only way to do that is to increase the density of such centre by building high-rise. Now, Glasgow's only seem to have realised that this is probably the way forward for modern living within the last couple of years, but they've really left it a bit late, because as we know, many other cities like Manchester, London, even here in Rotterdam, we can see that they've been doing it for a number of years. So, you know, Glasgow's really going to start having to play catch up with that kind of idea. And the problem is, when you are playing catch up, you really struggle because you're behind the curve. Where other places are, they've already put the infrastructure in place for high-rise living and encouraging more people to live in the centres and building that multi-purpose city centre, whereas Glasgow's just starting that journey in a way that it wants to go ahead. But enough of the talk of political and developmental and planning issues. We're almost here at Euromast. I think we just have to come here and cross over a minute. She's ahead of me. Just going to find the spot for the bridge. Here's the bridge over here. So I think we're going to go down this hill and risk it for a biscuit on the path, and hopefully not get knocked down by any cyclists while we go over to the footbridge. We're going to go over busy road here. Just checking there's no cyclists coming in. If we go over to the side, again, nice green area here. Nice area of parkland as well. You can see Euromast up beyond the trees. We'll see it a bit better once we start to cross over the bridge, I'm sure. So, getting into the bridge here. We did decide to come at this time because we might be able to catch the city of Rotterdam and Europe from the Euromast both as it's still light, and then when it gets dark we might be able to get a view when it's dark, before obviously having to head back to the hotel. Oh, I don't know if I feel like an ice cream or something coming on at some point, but that might be another thing that you have to give consideration to when with this hunt. I see it. I can see the Euromast now. Oh, we go right to the top. Oh, hey, vertical. Oh no, not vertical. Going across the bridge. See traffic. Where was it? We're going to go underneath the tunnel. Exciting. And here we arrive at the Euromast. It's quite close by. Again, just before we go in, you can see the sun setting over in the distance. So I might catch sunset on the Euromast. And there's the water. It's just there. So I think we'll go in now and we'll catch up with you once we're inside. Oh, inside. I'm going to level 5 when we get.
The year is 1270. Along the banks of the river Rotterdam, near the North Sea. The land is threatened by relentless floods. Rising waters make it a harsh and unforgiving place to live.
De mensen hier weigeren op te geven. Al generaties lang vechten ze tegen het dreigende water. Toch blijven de overstromingen doorgaan en overleven vraagt om een betere oplossing.
Their answer? A dam. A dam at the river Rotterdam that would not only protect them, but lay the very foundation of Rotterdam.
Deze dam zou het landschap veranderen en de basis leggen voor een bloeiende stad. Kom op, Rotterdammers!
Walk around to dry the land.
Kom op, het land moet droog!
Let's dam this river. After the construction of the dam, built by around 100 people, the city grew rapidly. By 1340, the population had increased to a few thousand, securing city rights for its citizens.
Door samenwerking transformeerden we het land rond de Rotte tot een bloeiende stad, waar handel en scheepvaart langzaam maar zeker voorspoed brachten. Zo groeide Rotterdam uit tot een bruisend handelscentrum.
Now that we created the foundation of Rotterdam, what heights can we reach when we work as one?
De bouw van de Euromast begon niet met beton en staal, maar met een visie. Een visie van mensen die geloofden dat
Inspired by the mast of a ship, stands as a symbol of unity, representing peace and the power of collaboration. Its name, Euromast, reflects Rotterdam's connection to Europe as a key hub for trade and commerce, while Mast honors the city's rich maritime history.
dit is Rotterdam.
A diverse and colorful city with more than 170 nationalities, each bringing their own unique perspective. A city that continues to evolve.
Rotterdam is altijd een stad van eenheid geweest. Een stad met moderne, gedurfde architectuur. Een haven waar water, mensen en ideeën elkaar verbinden. Een stad die blijft vernieuwen.
The skyline is a reflection of the innovative spirit of Rotterdam. A city that turns scars into strength.
Dit is wat onze toekomst kleur geeft. Dit is Rotterdam.
Here in Rotterdam, at the Euromast, we look up and breathe color.
Here we can see the SS Rotterdam. It's on deck. And if I move slowly around, you can see all the apartment blocks and the big apartment block over further in the distance. Yes, New York Hotel, yes, I see it down at the beginning. Got a small building, New York Hotel. Then further afield, we can see round to the big kind of almost T-shaped structure. That's where the cruise terminal is. So we're looking on Iona. High-rise structures all around. What's that? There's the hospital building which we passed on the tram. You can see a number of high-rise buildings getting built. There's several cranes. You can see the tower just behind the City Hall there in the centre of the street. Yep, that's it there, yes. And over there in the distance, if you can just go past, we can see the Marriott Hotel and the tall building just at the central station. That's it. And down below, you can see the park area. It's quite a sizable park. Just down. Oh, very nice down there. Nice to see all that. And far back again to the skyscrapers and the landscapes of Central Rotterdam. We are just looking around a big massive hospital and looking at the tall buildings out this way. See some of the streetscapes and following canals out to sea. Yes,
Way to be out, isn't it?
that's the way out to sea.
Been like that.
And there's planes in the air as well. High up high in the sky. Some of our interesting apartment blocks just at the side of the river that brings into the port. See the distance more as the city expands out to sea. Another view of the skyscrapers over the other side as well. Just catching the angle. Yep, it's so nice. Another tower. I don't know if that's kind of telecommunications tower over there. And our industrial port area straight ahead. Here we are, a little bit higher up now, and we're going to get a better view of the cruise terminal area and the bridge across the high-rise buildings and the up.
Rotterdam, met bonkend hart als de kuip trilt op haar ijzeren vesten. Een stad die werkt, de mouwen opstroopt als de dag begint. Proud to be, not afraid of adventure, always changing. The core of Rotterdam is to overcome challenges. Zelfbewustzijn, zelfspot, jezelf opnieuw uitvinden. Met je kubuswoningen en centraal station. De Erasmusbrug, de haven, de kop van Zuid. Poort van Europa, Maastad, een plek waar mensen naar buiten kijken. Doorleefd, geleden en opgestaan. Littekens worden sieraden vol karakter. Architecture that mends and heals. A city that resurrected. Confidently making a statement. Look at the Erasmus Bridge, centered in the Maas, gracefully as a swan. Bridging the gap and uniting us in diversity. Vanuit elke hoek een andere vorm, sierlijk boven het water. Een metalen constructie als scheerlijnen houdt haar trots overeind. In het donker verandert de Erasmusbrug als een baken van licht dat speelt met contrast. Connecting the past with the future. Looking beyond, one can see the red steel of Williamsbridge. Closer by, Hotel New York, the starting point of the Holland-American line. Als je goed kijkt tussen Hotel New York en Katendrecht, zie je een bruggetje waarachter bepaarde barista's bakjes pleur schenken. De skyline die elk uur van kleur verandert. De gele watertaxis, de groen-witte vlag boven het stadhuis. The shades of yellow, red and purple on the tulip hills nearby, and rainbow-colored flags. Witte sneakers, neon street art, de zilveren reflectie van het depot en gouden frames met kunst. Water taxis, little yellow dots dancing on the waves. The skyline we like to call Manhattan on the Maas. The large red cargo ships, the cranes, the seagulls, the sound of water. The humor rooted in a fascinating past, dreaming about a new future, setting up sails, heading to new horizons. De wereld over, een nieuw begin. De stad waar mensen zichzelf opnieuw uitvinden, vindt zichzelf opnieuw uit. We are proud of who we are. Europe's portal to a new perspective. The panorama of a new Europe now reflects a colorful city. We live together with 170 nationalities. Die nieuwe wereld, die is nu hier. Rotterdam heeft de wereld in huis. We ruiken het bij de Markthalle. We horen het in de koopgoot, van Kralingen tot Zuid. Wij zijn Rotterdam. Rotterdam is who we are. And being colorful is so much more than the green in the park, the pink bell on the bike, the orange roofs and the blue skies we treasure. Especially on a day like today. Roffa 010, Rotje Knor. Misschien wel het kleurrijkste uitzicht van Europa. Doe je ogen dicht en laat dat op je inwerken. From me to we.
City getting dark now. Try and see if we can get some selfies with the camera with the dark. Probably. The sun's probably going to completely set soon, so we could probably get some. Yeah, let's go around that way. Here we can see the late evening glow. Probably quite can't see how dark it is because the camera does artificial lights in the sky. You can see the glow of the sun as it sets in the horizon. It's soon going to be night time across Rotterdam. Again, the sky's lightened up by eye, but we can see SS Rotterdam there, the Hotel New York, bridge, and distance, lots of buildings. Rising from the ground to high in the sky. You can see the boats all lit up on the river, just leaving by. As the city starts to lighten up with the night lights. Speed 1. You can see SS Rotterdam, which might be lit up too. Very nice. Maybe have one last look over at the sunset too. Really spectacular to see a view of the city from the heights of the Euromast as night falls upon us. Soon have to go back. Reminds me about the time when we came out the Iona. I remember everybody was in their windows waving from all these nice blocks of flats here. That was a fun memory from that trip. So if you want to check that vlog, we do have vlogs on our time in Rotterdam from the Iona cruise, Easter 2024. That's very good. Right up there. And one last look at this sunset. Sunset's all gone. What's up there? You can see the white lights. Is that an airplane? See the airplane flying high into the sky from the Hague airport. Oh, looks like there's actually a room that you can stay in the Euromast. There's a bath, double bed, nice seating area, and a table. So maybe something to do at some point. I think it's good. T-shirts, monuments, posters. Have any magnet? Is that a sticker?
What's a magnet?
You want a magnet? Oh, looks like a magnet for the thing for the thing. That's nice as well. Oh, like that. So I've got ice cream, I've got pistachio and hazelnut, and Tracy's got pistachio and hazelnut. So looking forward to having this nice cream cone. We'll go back to them and chill for the night.